I picked up this RUARK audio thing. Excuse me, cat. I need to film. I think she's just trying to help. And the problem with this is, well, if this stick is to be believed, is that it has no power. It's quite a nice looking thing. By thing, I mean a Bluetooth speaker, DAB radio thing. Came with a power adapter. It should be... That's very, very small. 14 volts. Let's just plug it in, make sure it is. Multimeter in. Voltage DC. There we go. 14.1. That should do nicely. Nothing. Let's just see if pressing any of the buttons does anything. Let's just keep that pressed down. I mean, I assume it should display something straight away. You know, like the... Normally when you plug a DAB radio in, it gives you like a clock or something. But that is giving you nothing. Just try moving this around a bit. No, nothing at all. Completely dead. Right, well, let's open it up and see if we can figure out what's going on. Oh, by the way, thanks to Esther and Keegan for the wonderful presents for Dave. He's got his own little soldering iron and his own microscope. So now he can actually help me. Anyway, let's open this up.
It's 2025 and we're back with the stupid. Trying to fix things up, there's RUARK included. New year, new me, probably not. The same old stuff, web claw we got. We got no power on this, free or TV. Lee Benz, we gonna find out, believe me. Or maybe not. Anthony Dean, by the end, Cooey Jingus, we'll all have seen. I can't explain it, Badger Scratch for a change. Tim I smacked the bug, it's very strange. Hashtag no spoilers, Christopher Shaw. You'll see in time with Sigma 4. Dr. Princess Wizard, this thing looks well made. A reputable brand, perhaps top grade. But for now it's still broke, unplayed. Before we take a look, holy hand grenade. But Winkle and Shot, Andy Banks, Michael Biggie. Scott made a thing, Nate Lucas get the money. Alex Korn, Kip Hakes, Kissox. Steve Stepanik, Larry W. Flux. Robert Pattinson, Rusty Kusel, Kip V. Dennis Braun, John Bruce, Greavesy. Sarah Cat, Ungolian, James Fryman. Howsy B. Iconics, Jonathan Harden. Alas, no more Monkey Joe Tokyo, but Paddle Cake still ending the show. Peace.
Well, that was very easy to take apart. There was only these 4 rather lengthy screws, but it looks very well put together. I think this is quite a high-end audio brand. That's kind of the word I was looking for. 2 words. Never mind. Right, what should we do first? Let's just make sure we've got power going into the board. So let's take this board out so we can get to that. There's a funny smell. It's like it's not burnt component smell, but it's a component smell. If that makes sense. It reminds me of something. But I don't know what. It's kind of like the old electronics smell. You know, like when you open up like an old radio or like a Mega Drive or something. I wish we had
Smell-o-vision.
Is that going to be a thing ever? Probably not. Why is that not coming out? Because there's another screw there, Steve. Still not coming out. Because there's another screw there, Steve. Right, 6 screws. There we go. We're out. Nice. Now let's plug the power adapter back in. Oh, is this a separate board? Ooh. Sorry, Dave. This is like a separate board. Does that just...
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool. Or is it? Right, well, let's just see if we've got voltage on coming in there. Multimeter and voltage DC. Stay, thank you. So it should be there and there. No, there and there. Yes, 14 volts, 14.1. So we are getting the voltage in. Where does it go after that? No idea. Well, we should presumably have that voltage on one of these pins here. Bound to be the last one. But if it's not the last one, then we don't have any. We don't have any. There's no voltage actually coming out of these pins, but there's nothing on this. Right, I'm going to have to go to continuity. Let's unplug that, and let's see if we can trace around where this is supposed to be. So the middle pin is this one. Where does it go after that? It goes to there. So it's the first pin. But it wasn't there. Unless I just wasn't doing it properly. It's not there. Right, I'm confused. So how can we have it there, but not there? It's literally next to it. Does it go anywhere else before that? I don't think it does. I don't get it. In fact, let's just check it on this side. Right, so we're still on... Well, let's go back to voltage DC. So there and there. 14 volts. There and there. 14 volts. Why is it not on the other side? I don't get it. Maybe it's just this little tiny solder joint. Let's zoom in. It looks absolutely fine. So this here is this pin here, which then travels into the main board. But the voltage is coming up here, but not here. And sorry, it is coming up there, but not there. And I don't understand why. It's literally just soldered straight through. Let's redo that solder connection. Surely it can't just be that, but it looks fine. Anyway, always start with the simple things first. I should start. Oh, I should really unplug this. There we go. Right, now let's add a tiny bit of solder. Surely now we've got the voltage. So between there and there, 14 volts between there and there, 14 volts between there, and the pin on the other side, 14 volts. Why? I kind of wish I'd looked at it a bit more closely now, but the clearly it wasn't going there, but it didn't look like there was anything wrong with it. Bizarre. Right, well, is that going to work now? Do you know what? I think it probably will. Weird. Just while I'm here, I'm just going to add a little bit to these solder joints here, because there's a little bit of movement in this. And that is probably quite a common failure point, I guess, if someone drops it on the cable. So I'm just going to add a bit more. It's not going to do any harm. I might just make it a bit more sturdier. There we go. Let's just give it a quick clean, and then we'll pop it back together and see if it's working. Alright, let's plug it in. Hello. Yes! Get in there! I can't believe that's all it was. English, please. Enable DAB. Yes, please. Yes, most regions. Yeah, get on with it. Right, no stations, but that's because I haven't put the aerial up. Still no stations. This aerial is very long. I was hoping for some kind of crack. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, when I saw you were doing that, did it come up on my socials? And I went, oh,
That's Paddy McGuinness. Right, well, let's put that down because it's really long. And let's peel this off because it's no longer true. Although I don't really know how and why. Right. Bluetooth is connected. Is that Christmas? No, I've had enough of Christmas. I'm sorry. It's like 2 weeks ago now. Holiday essentials. Let's try indie pop.
Worries come just as night to plunder dreams and whisper.
It definitely works. I'd quite like the time to come on. Let me see if I can move it to an area with better signal. I've got the aerial sticking out the window. There we go. I can't do much Kaiser Chiefs, but there you go. Why's it gone off? Because I moved away from the window. Get terrible reception here. Right, that's enough Kaiser Chiefs. 12-12. On the 12th. Nice. Right, let's go back to the music on here that I can actually play. Sounds really good. Sound quality is excellent. Song, not so much. In fact, I go so far to say, that's terrible. Anyway, great sound, terrible music, stupid. Cold shoulder joint? I don't know, you tell me.
You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Shabba